32 years old, Yodsaenklai 22. There is a 9-centimetre height advantage going the way of Wayne Parr. Half a kilo difference in favour of Yodsaenklai, and the experience advantage going the way of Yodsaenklai. But he has a lesser KO ratio. 50% for Yodsaenklai, 73.4% knockouts for John Wayne Parr. And this, the final of the Contender Asia. The time for talk is over. Michael Chavello, Mark Castanini with you. It's John Wayne Parr, the gunslinger in the red trunks, versus the phenom, Yodsaenklai, the southpaw fighter, in the blue trunks. Wayne Parr has to try and bridge the gap, not getting kicking range of Yodsaenklai. Yodsaenklai will try and work the rear leg round kick, that being the left shin to the rib cage and the head of Wayne Parr. That is the hardest round kick in the world of Muay Thai. Body shot from Wayne. He wants to get on the inside, pound to the body, then go to the jaw with the boxing work. Don't forget Wayne Parr, who had 14 or so fights as a professional boxer.
Well, Wayne Parr, he's running a minimum of 17, 18 kilometres a day in preparation for this fight. He sent me a message saying that one day he did 1,000 knee strikes on a bag. Took him 13 minutes to do 1,000 repetitive jumping knee strikes on a bag, plus a number of bag and sparring rounds every single day in the lead up to this. In turn, Yodsaenklai training twice a day, 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the evening, also running a hell of a lot of miles every single day of the week.
Charging forward with the right hand there, Wayne Parr looking for the big kibosh to the jawline of Yodsaenklai. Yodsaenklai cracks away to the inside thigh off that vicious rear leg, then goes up to the rib cage of Parr. This is more like it from Yodsaenklai. Checks the low kick. Nice double forearm guard from Parr, circles off a little clockwise, goes upstairs with a round kick of his own off the rear leg. Yodsaenklai gets the kicking leg caught, tries to come over the top with the right hand, a short popping elbow, and here comes Parr, he's caught him! And Yodsaenklai fires back with the left arm.
Have a look at that lightning fast handwork of John Wayne Parr, and a 6 or 7 punch combination, wrapped up with a couple more on the end.
John Wayne Parr more punch than a high school prom here in the first round. High left round kick from Yodsaenklai. Outside thigh kick from JW. Beautiful round kick to the midsection again. Drops the body shot as Yodsaenklai gets caught. A tagging left hand, but he stood up well to at the time.
Well, Yodsaenklai not kicking as fast as I've seen him kick in the past. This ring mat is somewhat spongy, and I'm just wondering if that perhaps is slowing down his kicking speed.
Parr so far has beaten Yodsaenklai to the punch, as we expected he would. Inside thigh kick from Parr, uppercut from Yodsaenklai. Went so high, St. Peter knocked it back. Jab round kick, oh he's caught!
He caught with a real right hand.
The big kibosh, Wayne Parr's down! He gets back to his feet, the Australian, but Wayne Parr's been dropped in the first round! It is pandemonium in centre ring! Parr's eyes are not all there, Hammer!
A solid knockdown from Yodsaenklai, and right on the bell. But he didn't sustain any more damage. Right, a flash knockdown.
Well, awesome scenes there in the first round. Hammer, if there is one thing you could not have scripted, one thing we did not expect at all, it's that Wayne Parr would be dropped by a right hand from Yodsaenklai.
I tell you what, it was just that switch through. Yodsaenklai dropped that solid right hand and caught JW sweetly, and that was something that we did not see coming at all.
So first round, the Hammer is giving it 10-8, courtesy of that knockdown from Yodsaenklai. And it's lucky, Hammer, that blow came at the end of the round.
Yodsaenklai is going to be supremely confident now. Every second is crucial at this point.
And listen to the chants go up here for Yodsaenklai. Here's a phenom, folks. Here we go, second round of action. Wayne Parr with some ground to gather. We'll see if he's fully recovered from that knockdown, courtesy of Yod's right hand.
Well, John Wayne Parr really needs to get a knockdown back now. He needs good solid rounds, and he's going to try for it, but he's got to keep his hands up.
He just loses his footing there, and the sponsor's logo does Wayne. Yodsaenklai is showing no respect whatsoever to John Wayne Parr. Parr in centering now. Yodsaenklai, nice jab. His boxing work has really improved.
Oh, he's been certainly working a lot with his boxing skills. He sees that as an opening.
Big kibosh from Yodsaenklai. The left hand, the rear hand of the southpaw, and again.
Oh!
W to a quick out of his teeth, but Wayne Parr fires back. Here comes Parr. Yodsaenklai's been tagged. Yodsaenklai's been tagged, but he's shoots at JW. He says you've got to do better than that, son. Hammer, you could not have scripted this in a Hollywood movie.
Oh, certainly not. As they trade again, a lot of leather being thrown.
This is unbelievable. They are throwing punches. They are throwing elbows.
Well, Parr dedicating this fight to his father, who we know is in not a good way back home. He's going to give it his all.
Goes to the body, then to the head and a high left round kick. He's got more combinations than a bank safe. Wayne Parr goes in with the right hand. Yodsaenklai lands the rear hand. Again, Yodsaenklai eats a left hand from Parr, just not enough mustard behind him. Double forearm guard against the round kick from JW. There's a cut over the right eye of Wayne Parr. Fires out the teeth kick, there's the Aussie. Goes for the inside lead thigh now. This is a cracking fight. Any way you look at it, it is an absolute corker. It is everything we thought it would be and a whole lot more.
Well, certainly jewel in the crown, Contender Asia providing an awesome battle here in Singapore.
Oh, the big kibosh! Down goes Parr. The left hand from Yodsaenklai, and the Aussie went to canvas again. A thunderous left hand. Wayne Parr in a whole lot of bother here, Hammer.
He's still in the fog, and his legs are still shaky underneath him. He needs to have his hands up.
Can Yodsaenklai finish it? He has outboxed Wayne Parr in the power, but here comes JW. You can never ride off Wayne Parr. Body shot, left hand, lining up the elbow perhaps, Yodsaenklai. Parr comes firing out of the corner. The never say die attitude of the little Aussie buckler and gets his legs swept out.
Well, he needs to grab on, he needs to clinch, he needs to try an elbow shot, John Wayne Parr. Yodsaenklai, just supreme textbook technique from him, measuring, calm in his attacks, lethal fighter, and one kick after the bell on Yodsaenklai to end another devastating round.
It is another round, 10-8 to Yodsaenklai on our scorecard. When we come back, it's round 3 from Singapore. We're back at Singapore Indoor Stadium for the Contender Asia finale. Here's how it went down in the second round.
I've seen Yodsaenklai on many occasions before, but tonight he is looking right on the top of his game. And that's probably not good news for the Aussie John Wayne Parr. He's doing this one with a lot of emotion and a lot of pride, and he's certainly been well tested by Thailand's best, the world's best, Yodsaenklai.
Seconds out.
We are ready to go. Third round set for 5. The final of the Contender Asia. 2 rounds so far going the way of Yodsaenklai. 2 knockdowns.
Well, I think if I was in Wayne Parr's corner, I'd be telling him to change strategy, clinch up, try for an elbow shot. He's got to give himself time to recover. He's got to change the game plan. He cannot box him at this point. He needs to try and confound Yodsaenklai a little and shut down the range, try out for a different game plan altogether.
Uppercut, high round kick from Yodsaenklai, succulent combination, Parr fires forward, catches the kicking leg, nice evasion work from Wayne Parr. Beautifully done from the Aussie, and he just smiles at Yodsaenklai and says, I'm not that easy to tag, little fella.
This is poetry in motion from these two warriors.
Nice jab from the southpaw Yodsaenklai off the right hand. Good kick from JW. Both men in centering, and have a look at the power there, and the lead leg of Yod just forces Wayne back 5 paces. Looking for the high kick. Yodsaenklai read it well, lifted up the left forearm to defend. Nice jab, good full extension on the punch there from JW. Wants to get into the clinch, they spin around right in front of our commentary position. The referee separates both men.
Interesting to see no elbows being thrown yet, such as the respect of to these fighters, to each other. Michael Wayne Parr just content to keep it a boxing match. Yodsaenklai keeping him at leg range.
Left hook, right hand from Parr, 1-2 combination. Nothing getting through. Long-reaching jab from Yodsaenklai. It's been a better round so far for JW. A more cerebral round from the Australian. Rip kick from Yodsaenklai, just cracking away to the right side of the carcass. Throws the left hand up the centre corridor. JW's got to be careful not to drop his gloves as he comes in. That's when Yodsaenklai's tagging him. Double forearm guard. Oh, the shin kick! And JW somehow is still standing.
That hurts me just to look at that.
Well, that'll make Wayne Parr wish he played lawn bowls instead. Now he fires out the right hand. There's the left from Parr. He's coming forward with the boxing work. And Yodsaenklai just throws his hands out and says you've got to do more.
He's getting the right hand in. He's thrown multiple right hands getting it in. I think Wayne Parr should go right hand, right elbow. If he's getting the right hand in twice, he could get the right hand, right elbow in. And that will pay bigger dividends for him.
Parr goes back to centre ring. Yodsaenklai still looking very relaxed here. Parr's left eye is starting to swell badly now. Looks to have stemmed the bleeding from the cut over the right eye, though they did put that much Vaseline on him. Surprise eyebrow had just slipped off. They tie up against the ropes, into the round. 2 more remaining, and rounds down.
A preservation round.
As they go to work in the corner of JW, you see the swelling over the left eye there. There is a cut also over the right eye of Wayne Parr. It has been a tough road for Parr so far. Stefan Fox, who would have thought that of all things, Yodsaenklai would knock down Wayne Parr twice with his hands?
I think, John, JW is going in too quick. He's dropping his hand. He's trying to knock out Yodsaenklai too quick, too hard. He's putting himself in danger. I think he has to go in now in the clinch, in the elbows. He has to go into close range. And he still is in there for a chance. The fight is not lost yet.
Can he do it? Can the Aussie superstar find a way to turn the tide in his favour? It has been dominant for Yodsaenklai so far in this fight.
Seconds out. Round 4.
10-8 first, 10-8 second for Yod. Third round, 10-9 for JW. Here we go, 4th round of 5. Good evasion work there, just leaning out of the way of the round kick. Using the jab well here, Yodsaenklai. There's that devastating rear leg round kick. Catches JW's on the forearm. Goes to the outside lead thigh of the Australian. Nice evasion work again from Yodsaenklai. Good anticipation to read those round kicks coming from Wayne. Parr coming over the top with the left hand. Had no starch behind that punch. Looking for a little sneaky crossing elbow there was Yodsaenklai. Couldn't thread it through. Body shot, left hook, straight right. High right round kick from Parr. Good combination. It'll score for him, but it didn't do any damage on Yodsaenklai.
Well, Yodsaenklai, this cagey southpaw, this cagey left-handed fighter, he's got power base now. He's shown he's got power base off either side of his body, getting that first knockdown off his right hand. So that makes him even more lethal, even more dangerous.
High left round kick from Yodsaenklai, just tracking away, and he'll break down the forearms of Wayne Parr. It'll cause Parr to drop his hands even lower as the fight goes on, and may expose the jawline again.
Well, these two fighters have been working fairly solidly since the outset, Michael, and now the lactic acid will be creeping into the muscles. Now everything's going to get heavier, everything's going to get tighter, the flexibility will be going from the muscles, and it's just going to be down to the greater resolve. You've
got to give credit to JW, though. He's been dropped by 2 shots earlier in the fight that would have KO'd a lesser fighter.
Oh, definitely. A lesser fighter would have been sucking canvas after those knockdowns for sure.
There's the right hand from JW, forces back Yodsaenklai, and even the Phenom has to acknowledge that one. Body shot from Parr, then goes high off the right leg. Better work here from the Australian. Good high guard from Parr, eats a right hand, all tied up centre of the ring, works the knees to the midsection, negating knee across the waist, and the referee moves in to separate both men. Seconds ticking down here in the penultimate round of 5. Right hand from Parr as he skips forward the Australian. Again bridges up a high guard. Outside thigh kick, right hand from Parr, sticks out the front kick. Yodsaenklai maybe slowed a little.
Well, Yodsaenklai will be figuring now. He's got the 10-8, 10 out in the first and second round. He can coast a little. He doesn't need to take any unnecessary risks, the Thai boxer. He can just sit there and watch the scorecards sway slightly either way. It's not really going to worry him.
Wayne Parr leading with his chin a little bit. Not a good tactic. Covers up against the left round kick from Yodsaenklai. Yodsaenklai goes to the sternum. Parr tries to tag him with the right hand. They tie up and they're tied like a pretzel in the neutral corner. The referee tries them off each other. Into the fourth round. We've got one more round remaining in the Contender Asia finale. After 4 rounds here on our unofficial card, 38-36 the way of Yodsaenklai, 2 points in it, which means Wayne Parr would need a knockdown, a 10-8 round here in the final to even up proceedings.
It is all or nothing now for the Australian fighter.
Seconds out.
All is in readiness. The 5th and final round, the championship round. Who will be the Contender Asia champion? In 3 more minutes, we will know. This crowd on their feet. 3 minutes to glory for either Yodsaenklai or Wayne Parr. Parr skips forward, goes for the round kick, gets tangled in the ropes. Jab 2, left round kick from Wayne Parr. He's opened up well here, the Australian. Body shot from JW, launches a knee to the ribcage. Yodsaenklai returns the favour. No starch behind those shots, good negation there from JW, and the referee separates them. Left hook, right hand. Yodsaenklai looking for the counter kick. You can see the tactics here of Wayne Parr in the final round. He's going for the grapple. He's closing the distance on Yodsaenklai. He's not allowing the phenom to work that rear leg round kick. Catches him with a short left hook. Nice front kick from Yodsaenklai. Jumping round kick from the Thai.
Well,
Takes that one on the forearm hammer.
He's just showcasing his great skill, Yodsaenklai, but still, he still seems to be holding back a little. It's John Wayne Parr that's given it his all. I tell you what, this man, he had to lose 10 kilos to make it for this fight. John Wayne Parr had to lose 10 kilos. Is that slowing him down? Is that perhaps taxing him a little now against this great Thai?
32-year-old John Wayne Parr, 22-year-old Yodsaenklai. Yodsaenklai fires out a half front kick, half side kick, trying to keep JW at bay. JW goes for the high right round kick. Will Wayne Parr close the gap and maybe try and sear the forehead or the scalp with an elbow?
Well, Yodsaenklai, with over 200 fights, is exhibiting every bit of experience of those fights in this final for the big money, and of course the crown in the jewel, the Contender Asia title.
Skips forward again does JW. They lock up in front of our commentary position. Short range knees attempted here from Yodsaenklai. J-Dub sticks the shin across the way to negate them and stop those knee attacks from Yod. Final stages now of the final round. Who has got one big salvo? Who has got the pepper? Who has got the gas in the tank to pull off a knockout? Wayne Parr launches the right hand and tags him on the jaw. Here comes JW. Here comes the Aussie. And Yodsaenklai ties him up.
Yodsaenklai just locking down, keeping his base solid in his feet.
Crossing
such emotion
from Yodsaenklai. And he's taunting Wayne Parr. He is mocking Wayne Parr. He is trying to sap Parr mentally, and Parr into right hand. Parr into left hand. Oh, Wayne Parr's been rocked, but he's still standing. Big kibosh again from Yodsaenklai. Wayne Parr's been cut over the left eye. Parr's been cut over the left eye. Blood streaking down the cheek now. It's pandemonium. It's over. It's over. It's over.
Well, I tell you what, Michael, Yodsaenklai, he did this fight for his family. He did this fight for the money. And by that amount of money, the amount of money that Yodsaenklai will take away if he wins this one, and it seems to be a foregone conclusion, will certainly set him and his family up in Thailand for a very nice future indeed.
What an ovation here for Yodsaenklai. And an ovation for John Wayne Parr. I'd take my hat off to Parr if I was wearing a hat. He took some knocks in this fight that would have knocked out any other man on the planet, but not JW. This crowd, live crowd, our worldwide television audience has been treated to a blockbuster main event between two genuine megastars of the sport. Have a look at the showmanship, have a look at the respect there from Yodsaenklai getting on his knees and bowing to John Wayne Parr. That, folks, is what separates Muay Thai from all other fight sports, the respect and the martial arts tradition.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of explosive action, we go to the judges' scorecard. Judge number 1 had it 50-45. Judge number 2 had it 50-47. And judge number 3 had it 50-44. Unanimous. And now, $150,000 richer. Your winner and the new Asia Contender Champion, blue corner, representing Thai.
He's done it! He has done it! Yodsaenklai is the Contender Asia Champion! The Phenom puts in another strap around his waist and claims the biggest prize purse in Muay Thai history. Yodsaenklai is the Contender Asia.
And your runner-up for this evening from Australia, John Wayne Parr.
Yodsaenklai, congratulations on being the first Contender Asia champion. It was such a tough battle, but did you expect John Wayne Parr to keep getting up and keep fighting to the very end after those devastating knockdowns?
ผมก็รู้สึกตกใจเหมือนกันครับที่จนผมต่อยจอห์นวิลพาลงไปแล้วทีกรรมการเขานับ8แล้วก็จอห์นวิลพาลุกขึ้นมาผมก็รู้สึกตกใจนิดหน่อยว่าน่าจะน็อกไปภายในแต่ที่แล้วแต่ขึ้นมาอีกผมก็เหนื่อยอีกครับ
I'm going to need you to translate for me, Teresa, please.
Well, he said he was very surprised when he knocked him down. He thought the ref was counting up to 8 already, and he still got up. He was surprised, and he just decided, okay, it's going to be a tough one.
Well, it certainly was a tough one, and once again, congratulations.
Thank you.
There you go, folks. Yodsaenklai makes history here tonight. The Phenom, only 22 years old. He is now the Contender Asia Champion, the very first one. We'd like to thank you for joining us from the beautiful Singapore Indoor Stadium. From myself, Michael Chavello, my verbal sparring partner, Mark Castanini, all of our producers and TV crew here for the Contender Asia. We'll see you for Season 2. Until then, congratulations once again for Yodsaenklai, and it's good night from us.